We're gonna take 5 here real quick, and we're gonna watch a Starlink.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Slackster. What's up, man? There it is. There we go. How's Mr. EJ? I'm alright. I'm ready
Stage
for...
1 LOX load is complete.
I'm ready for a rocket launch, man. Is there a rocket in there somewhere? Yeah. Is this Vandenberg? Yep. That is what the sky looked like when I went to see Polaris Dawn try to, like, when it flew over the northeast part of the U.S. This morning. That's what the sky looked like. I got screwed by the marine layer. Booster 1071-17. 17 reflights for this dang thing. This is the 18th mission, 17 prior. It's landing on Of Course I Still Love You. Will SpaceX ever use wallops? I don't think so. I mean, but I don't know, man. I'm assuming we can't see this one either. Flyken, that's California. So, no. There's a Rocky Mountains in the way. And an Earth. And a Great Plains. No, man.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
Okay. Should hear a ground gas closeout. T-minus 90
Gas
seconds.
launch closeouts has started.
Told you.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, worst. 24-month resub. 2 years, man. All right. Ground gas closeout there. Oh gosh, it's coming towards us. Ah!
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Okay, we're past the T-minus 1 minute mark. Falcon 9 is going into startup. Taking in oxygen.
Launch director, go for launch.
LD reports, go.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Sound suppressor is
3,
on.
2, 1.
Ignition.
Ignition. And lift off Falcon 9. Go Starlink. Go SpaceX.
Okay, we got a lift off. Starlink 9.6. Starlink Group 9.6 is in the air on a foggy Vandenberg evening.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Engine chamber pressure is nominal.
Starlink punching through the marine layer. Initiating the roll program.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Okay, roll program is good. That was a long roll. Power and telemetry is good. You just tuned in. Here's T0. Nice, yeah. Do they reuse the water? No, it just drains into the ocean. Wait. Most of it gets burned off. Maximum dynamic pressure. I'm alive. I swear. It's a little too early for a jellyfish, yeah.
Vac fuel.
Second stage engine thermal conditioning has been initiated. Yeah, Kalani, it's crazy, right? Same rocket, just saying. Okay. If you look, the plume is it's slightly asymmetric here. Watch, it'll even out here as we get closer to Miko, as the rocket realigns to its prograde velocity. Or prograde attitude. Yep, there it goes. Okay, plume realignment complete. That's not what it's called at all. Anyway, stand by for main engine cutoff. Hey, Ensign, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Miko.
Stage separation confirmed.
Okay, good Sep. Upper stage ignition.
MVAC ignition.
Slight nozzle oscillations, but everything looks good there. The left camera looked like a disco. I'm not dead in another country. I was kind of wondering, but it's good to hear, man. How you doing? It's always lofted a little bit, T-Man. Stand by for fairing separation.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Good separation. You can see the moon. Oh, dude. Did you see that? There's the moon. Yes. Awesome. Man, how much space
Nominal
junk is in our
trajectory.
oceans? Not a lot. It's not as much as you might think comparatively to, like, I don't know, like shipwrecks. But you don't need to worry about that with this chaotic first stage. SpaceX just brings it back. Is Polaris anywhere near this? No, I don't think so. I don't know if I can. Too much haze from the line fire, bridge fire, and airport fire. Did see some of the plume through the horizon, though. Nice, man. There you go. Does the first stage have navigation lights, or are those RCS bursts? Also, those are the nitrogen reaction control systems, or, well, SpaceX calls it an ACS. It's nitrogen attitude control. Yeah, they basically carry compressed nitrogen up there, and that's to basically steer the stage into the right position, to put the engines, the business end first for the entry burn. There's no air up there, so those grid fins aren't doing anything yet. But you'll see the grid fins after the entry burn, they'll turn on and they'll start moving around. Good question. How does it know where it's going, both landing and in orbit? Mad Mage, that's a good question. So, you have a smartphone? You ever turn the screen on your smartphone? How does your smartphone know that you... How does your smartphone know that you turned it? How do you know? How does it know? Well, the smartphone has an accelerometer, okay? Rockets have a very, 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 very much more expensive version of that called an inertial measuring unit. Okay, so IMUs measure accelerated forces. There's supersonic retropropulsion. IMUs measure accelerated forces. So the rocket can use the acceleration that's being imparted on the vehicle from the rocket to figure out where it is. It's using the acceleration info to figure out where it is so it knows where it isn't. Now,
Stage 1 FTS is
first
safe.
stage is doing the same thing, right? But here's the thing. The stage has got to find that drone ship. Falcon 9 has a downward-facing radar. Not a big one, but a downward-facing radar, and it's looking for the radar reflectivity of the drone ship. You'll see when it locks in. It's actually, yeah, you'll know. Watch, it'll... It kind of already found a signal because it's honing in on it now. It always does it after the entry burn.
Stage 1 transonic.
How can you determine acceleration without gravity? What do you mean? So the drone ship should be under the left grid fin somewhere, but there's low clouds out there on the Pacific tonight. It's not...
Stage 1 landing burn.
It's measuring acceleration of the rocket. The rocket's accelerating against the force of gravity, so it doesn't... Mackie, you don't need that part. All right?
Stage 2 terminal guidance.
Punching through the clouds. Oh, it's rough seas out there tonight.
Landing leg deploy.
Come on, hone it in.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
We're in for some chop, but down back on the ship. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Becky, I'm with you too. My brain is paced. Yeah, it's so damn cool.
Seco.
Nominal orbit insertion.
Got a good call for NOI, and that's the end of Starlink 9-6. Good mission. Very nice. Very nice. Do they strap it down on the... Yeah. Yeah, Mad Mage. They have, SpaceX has this thing that they use. It's called the Octo Grabber. So, you know, do they tie it down? Well, the answer is absolutely yeah. Here. So this is Octo Grabber. They're little remote control vehicles that are on the drone ship, right? And what Octo Grabber, it's got tank treads from like a Bobcat or something. SpaceX built a couple of these things. They just cooked this thing up. So what does this thing do? Well, the tank treads are on jacks. You can see them right there on either side. So this thing has adjustable ride height, right? You can retract the tank treads. So what this thing does is after the Falcon lands and it purges out all the systems and powers down, what that thing does is remote control. It does it automatically. It'll just go out. It'll kind of lower itself down, drive underneath Falcon 9, and it'll, because it tank treads, it'll kind of rotate itself into position, and then these four arms attach to the Falcon 9's hold down points. And once those are attached, it'll retract the tank treads, and it'll basically plant itself onto the drone ship. Yep. And if you notice, it's got some beef to it. And you see if you see the dude in the orange vest right there, this is not a small piece of equipment, and they definitely added a lot of weights on either side of this thing. It's really freaking heavy, and it basically sets itself down and plants Falcon 9 on the drone ship so it doesn't move around. It's basically a super solid foundation. Yep. Nerdbin, yep, makes the center of gravity basically planar with the deck. I mean, the rocket already has inherently, because it's out of gas, out of fuel, it's out of commodities, liquid fuel and oxidizer. The rocket already has a naturally low center of mass, and that basically makes it even lower. So yeah, physics basically keep that thing from falling off. Yeah, and it does it all automatically. Yep. It's got 2 PTZ cameras, one there and one over there. X and Y. No, that's not a trailer hitch. It's got PTZs and just we never see it. They never show it, which is sad because it's a cool piece of kit, but yeah, that's what it does. It does it automagically. I'll be dipped. All right. Yeah, SpaceX is cooking, man. They're cooking, man. I've been following them for a long time. My first SpaceX launch that I ever watched was the Cassiope mission. Out of that at Vandenberg, believe it or not. It was in 2013 where SpaceX was still figuring out how to clean out flame trenches, and they didn't clean all the water out of the flame trench, and the rocket went off, and it splashed the rocket on liftoff. I don't like that it's still unsecured aside from its mass. Like anyone, like loading a flatbed, that's not sufficient. You got a better idea? Tweet at Elon. Did I miss it? Just finished, dude. Vice Grip's great, but can't top Pole Barn. Yeah, I watch both of them, dude. Dalton's he's a funny bastard, man. Funny bastard. That guy, yeah, he's cool. I like it. I like it. He's just like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and say, I'm just gonna fix the stupid thing, and then I want to drive it. I don't want it to sit here. I want to drive my damn car. I'm like, all right, I get you.